Back in 2014, Warner Bros.' new animation group released their first blockbuster hit called The Lego Movie. With its fast-paced action, it gave side-splitting comedy and iconic characters while giving a social commentary of creative imagination. It not only became one of the biggest films of that year, but also sparked a new era of films based on childhood properties. And with The Lego Movie becoming a worldwide phenomenon, Warner Bros. Has not only greenlit a Lego Movie sequel that will be ready in 2019, but also releasing some Lego spin-off movies in the meantime, starting off with its first spin-off film, the Lego Batman movie. After facing another dangerous battle with all the supervillains in his nearly 80-year history, led by the clown Prince of Crime, Batman's sole purpose is to always work alone starts to shatter into pieces when Barbara Gordon's plans to have Batman team up with the police force while trying to raise his enthusiastic new son, Dick Grayson, who will eventually be known as Robin.
Wait, what's that one there?
Oh, that one was for the assignment called the Jamaica Caper. The locals called me Reggae Man.
I love it! Feels like I was poured into this. My only trouble is, these pants are just a little tight. I don't know if I could throw a kick or jump in them. I got an idea. It's better.
Now, even though this movie is full of parodies of not just Batman but also other well-known films, it is done in such a way that pays great respect to the source material and still relies on building a story and developing the characters. It's not like in other spoof movies where intentionally use parodies and shock humor as the main focus on the film, especially when the viewing public sees it more as an insult to what they're spoofing. Parodies aside, the movie follows the tradition of the previous Lego movie of being frantic and fast-paced, but also know when to be heartwarming in a satirical kind of way. The animation also follows that tradition of having the movie look as though it was all done in 98% stop-motion Legos. The buildings are well constructed and how the characters and props are beautifully modeled and textured, all while having the same kind of dark tone design that the previous Batman movies were known for.
I'm not a Batman hater, but we don't need an unsupervised adult man karate chopping poor people in a Halloween costume. We need to take what's good about Batman and marry it to actual laws and proper ethics and accountability.
I hate everything you just said.
Because my dream is for the police force to team up with Batman. Wouldn't that be better?
The movie also adds stupendous efforts of adding more depth and dimension to Will Arnett's portrayal of the Dark Knight himself. Considering how he was a self-centered yet remorseful hero in the first movie, the film manages to balance his selfish ego with some sympathy of trying to get over the loss of his parents, and how being a solo hero can't always have its own rewards. Michael Cera adds a lot of spark and color as the joyful Dick Grayson, again otherwise known as Robin, and Ralph Fiennes as Alfred and Rosario Dawson as Barbara Gordon help add in some father and mother figures to balance the zany pairing of Batman and Robin. Overall, the Lego Batman movie is an awesome film experience for anyone who's a fan of the Dark Knight, Legos, or any kind of superhero and epic comedies. I also believe that this would be one of DC's feature films to be remembered the most, especially since last year's films weren't critically well received in spite of the box office success. After seeing it myself, I am more than ever looking forward to see the upcoming Ninjago movie later on this year. But for now, this is one of those films that's worthy to own on Blu-ray or digital, after watching it in theaters.